So the goal is to, again, have an understanding of what the universe is, who am I, how do I behave that way, so that no matter what's coming your way, you're whole within yourself. And every stressful situation becomes an opportunity to reveal your authentic or honest self. And if you're doing that, you can gain energy. So a term that I like to use in this discussion of stress management, which, like I'm saying, you can't really manage stress, you can only manage your stress yourself, is I like to use the term CEO, but it stands for being the Chief Energy Officer. Like there's only a certain amount of energy that you have in this lifetime. And anybody besides me noticing it's getting a little bit lower and slower? Okay? So managing your energy is a much more appropriate thing to be doing than trying to manage stress. So the first rule of enlightenment, or what I like to use the term enlightenment, to remind everybody that there's different ways to be enlightened. There is no one objective way. So I like to begin by saying that it's important to know how to be present right now, which involves mastering the most difficult art, I think, on the planet, which is to accept every moment you are in. With all that I have studied and all the great mentors and teachers and gurus that I've been around, what I have come to is that the number one most important thing for dealing with this life is to accept everything that's actually happening. Most of us, when we hear bad news or we're confronted by somebody in a negative way or there's something harsh happening, we tend to want to figure it out. How should I deal with him? What should I do? Right? Maybe you come to work and somebody says something that wasn't the most pleasant. Anybody ever have that besides me? Happen to them? Right? And immediately we want to react. We want to react, which I would call an impulse. And it might not be your best foot forward. Anybody else besides me ever react where you go, I can't believe I said that. Or did that, right? So it's always better to respond, which I would say is when you're responding virtuously, authentically, or honestly. So the way to respond to any situation authentically or virtuously is to first profoundly accept every moment you're in without trying to fix or change it. Does that make any sense? Even if it doesn't, you can do one of those phony, sure, Doc, just to make me feel better, because then I kind of get nervous and I get stressed out.
Just accept.
Oh my God, I'm accepting they're making fun of me right now, and they're just only eating because they're only here because there's food. I can accept all these things. I'm not making anything up, of course. All right, so here's how you can accept every moment. We're going to do a form of meditation.